So, hello again. Yay, we're on schedule. So, this is week 3 of the YouTube Pagan Challenge. And this week's installment is, do you have a shrine, an altar, a sacred space, etc.? I kind of do, but many different people will give you many different definitions, whatever, of what a sacred space, an altar, or a shrine, or whatever should be. Many people work in their spaces. Some things are also set up to where they're just dedicated to like a certain deity or a certain idea, and they're not touched unless you're to leave an offering. And there's still like 100 other different ways to do things. That's what's interesting about paganism, is that each pagan is different and each pagan does things a little bit differently. I did about a year or so ago set up what I call an altar to my druidry. Can't talk today. It's gonna be a fun video. Hope you're entertained. But it wasn't to like a space to work at or a space to do any type of praying at or anything. It was more just for aesthetics, for showing my love of what I do and adding to it as holidays go around or as I find new things to put on it. So yes, I have an altar for druidry. I try to keep the 4 elements on it, and lots of things that I find in nature, and lots of things that describe my personality and what makes sense for me. I'm more than happy to show it to you guys. I don't know if the camera will reach though. Alright, okay, we're back. This is my little, like, altar area. As you can see, there's lots of nature things. I still haven't taken the evergreen tree sprigs down from Yule, but yeah, okay, let's try to explain a couple of things. I'm pointing my webcam at this, so I'm sorry if it's a little awkward. We have my feathers. I pay a lot of attention to the meanings of feathers and what they look like and stuff. So I collect the ones I find along the way when I'm like going on walks and stuff. And I keep them because they each symbolize different things to me. As for this, I've loved unicorns and dragons ever since I was really, really little, so I wanted to incorporate them. I collect different glass bottles, so I have this guy. I've had him for quite a while, so. Alright. I have a black candle up here because black is a lot of the time for banishment or protection, and I feel very comfortable having such a thing there. This dish is for like, kind of like new things that I find in nature that I just kind of leave here. I call it an offering dish, but there's nothing for me to really be offering to, so it's got like a cheetah or like leopard on it, and one of my spirit animals is a snow leopard, so it kind of fit too. Down here, there's this, which I would fill with water for the water element. I collect acorns and stuff, which are in there. I have a little cauldron. There's dried sage in here. And then I have like my various stones and crystals inside some of these bowls that I find and collect. Most of the stuff I find is in like thrift stores and like flea markets and stuff. My mom gave me this. It used to have bath salts in it. It's pretty simple. I have last year's Brigade's Cross. I'll probably make a new one this year. And I have this driftwood that I found too. It was inside a flea market, I think. But yeah, it's pretty simple. There's just things in there that describe my personality and things from nature. So, yeah, it's just more like of a dedication. But I have a lot of like witchy type naturey things hanging around. I also have this hanging around, since it's in my videos pretty much all the time. Oh, he doesn't want attention now, so he's just gonna walk away. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, you got to see it. I know that was a little disorganized. I probably should have used my actual big camera for this instead of the webcam so I could show you more clearly, but that is what I use for like an altar and stuff. Many different altars will have like little statues of the deities that people worship. They're tools for working there, for like doing rituals and spells and stuff. I don't do spells. I have nothing against them. I don't use them. I don't know. Each person does things differently. I do rituals sometimes, but they're basically only ones I make up for myself and I, can keep the focus and stuff on, but I don't usually ever do them at the altar. The altar's just more there for looking pretty, I guess. And in some people's definition, that would be a shrine rather than just an altar. So, again, this isn't something I am super, super familiar with because it's not something I have done a lot of research on. Probably will in the future so that I can make sure that I'm doing everything right. But yeah, I do have a little space where I keep my druidry stuff, and that would be it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go because much like last week, there isn't a whole lot to say about this particular subject for me, and I don't want to keep rambling. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and thanks for watching this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.